Okay, we're live. Hello, Revutonians. Hello, everybody. Thank you for having us here again. It's 1st of July, first in the month. It's our YouTube event, but this one is special because we're going to actually announce something that we're going to start in 2 weeks, a revolutionary campaign. It's revolutionary. Revolutionary, it's not a typo. Yeah, so with this campaign we are going to we're going to actually revolutionize the subscription economy. We're going to talk mostly about that today. So today with me is Marko.
My name is Marko, I'm Revuto CTO.
Yeah, unfortunately Josip is not with us here. She's on chat because she's not feeling well. She had to be here. That was the plan. We had even like a t-shirt for Josipa. We have some nice new swag. Yeah, because this is the big milestone for us. Yeah, and
notice the revolutionary background.
Revolutionary background.
I'll explain.
Yeah, you explained there is something special about it. So it's not those squares are not here just because. Yeah, there's a big reason of this. So Marko, yeah, let's talk about revolution that is coming.
Yep. What is going to happen very soon on the 11th of July is many of you will have the opportunity to get these squares on your Revuto app. And what's going to happen, this will be Revolution NFTs.
Yeah.
What are Revolution NFTs? Revolution NFTs are, we are going to issue a limited edition of exactly 10,000 NFTs. And the purpose of these NFTs will be to pay your subscriptions for Netflix and Spotify lifetime, forever.
Yeah.
You will be able to buy them as of the 11th of July. And it's a one-time deal. You either buy them or you miss out. The price will be $349.
Yeah.
And for that amount, you will be the owner of NFT that will give you the right to ask us to pay your either Spotify or Netflix subscription for life, as in forever, for as good as Revuto exists.
Yeah, and just let's explain to people how that actually works. So we don't have, because that's like the first question that everybody...
Yes.
So do we have a deal with Netflix or Spotify?
No, there is no deal with Netflix, there is no deal with Spotify. In fact, there is a deal between our customers and Revuto. Revuto will issue a virtual debit card where we are going to deposit on behalf of our customers for Netflix or for Spotify the exact amount of subscription every month for as long as that user owns the NFT. NFT could be sold later, and whoever is the current owner gets their subscriptions for Spotify and Netflix paid for life. The way the purchase works is this will be through our website. We partnered with an external company that will allow you to purchase them with your debit or credit card. For that amount, you are actually buying not the subscription, you are really buying USDTs, which will be deposited to our address, and in return we are issuing into your Cardano wallet, we are issuing the NFT. The NFT will be seen anywhere where you have your Cardano wallet, but in our app you'll also see the visualization, which will look like what you see behind us. Right, Vedran?
Yeah.
So I think that we had some problems with the sound, but they say the sound is now okay.
Do I need to repeat something?
Yeah, they said terrible audio. So is audio right now? Is it okay? Yeah, they said now it's good. Okay, so there are several reasons actually why we are doing that. The first thing is that we in Revuto, we actually, and this is the way how we build the app. So we are connecting crypto with a real world use case, which actually has, it's a sustainable business. It has a meaning, why we build that, because we want to solve people's problems with this, and we are using crypto to actually not only to incentivize the ecosystem, but also to allow people to save their money and to possibly earn some money. The same thing is with NFTs. So we believe that NFTs shouldn't be just pretty pictures. We now have a real utility for those NFTs, and with these NFTs we are just introducing something that is also going to be changing the way how people actually subscribe with services, because we're going to allow people to mint those NFTs, subscription NFTs in the future, and subscribe for any subscription with them on any period of time. And whenever they decide not to use that subscription, so they're going to be able to monetize unused subscription period. But for now, to introduce all of that, we have that special opportunity with the two NFTs, Revolution NFTs for subscriptions. One is for Netflix and second is for Spotify, and whoever is going to buy that is going to have opportunity to get his Netflix or Spotify paid by Revuto, or when somebody decides, so that person, the owner, can send or sell that NFT to somebody else who's gonna again have the opportunity to get a virtual debit card, which we're gonna top up on the every due date for Netflix or Spotify. And we believe that's an awesome opportunity. We're gonna start with a good big marketing campaign on July 5th. And this is also the introduction to our virtual debit cards. The subscription management is coming. I'm going to show on Twitter maybe over the weekend some videos that I made, how it looks like. We're going to launch it soon. And I just want to emphasize that also all those 10,000 people who are going to buy that NFT are going to be the first one to actually be able to use those virtual debit cards. We decided to also allow not only people from the UK, but from the rest of the European Union, excluding Germany, Austria, and Malta, to get those virtual debit cards. But then afterwards, only UK citizens are going to be able to get virtual debit cards for all other subscriptions that they add to the Revuto app. So again, something special. Those colors, those squares that we have, those are the part of the images that we're gonna
unique patterns.
Yeah, unique patterns for those NFTs. They have a meaning. There are gonna be some lotteries. People are gonna be able in the future even to stake those NFTs, and we prepare some amazing things. So they're gonna look similar, but the patterns are gonna be different. And the way how we're gonna actually solve those, as you mentioned, via our webpage, we decided to make that frictionless, so people are going to be able to buy them with their debit or credit cards. They're going to get redeem codes for their NFTs, and they're going to be able to redeem those NFTs within the Revuto app. But also we plan to issue a small amount of those NFTs on NFT marketplaces. So we partnered with NFT Maker from Cardano, and there's going to be some partnership with CNFT. And also, believe it or not, there is a plan to also issue a limited number of those NFTs on Ethereum network, on OpenSea. So we're gonna explain you the way how you're gonna exchange those NFTs for Cardano NFTs in the future. But yeah, the plan is to actually allow people around the world to buy those NFTs. And regarding that, please, Marko, explain who is eligible to buy and who is eligible to use. So that's the difference.
Yes. So I know we are introducing a lot right now. Like in the last couple of minutes, you've heard something that is really revolutionary. So European Union with exclusion of German, Austrian, and Maltan citizens, plus United Kingdom. Those are our customers who are going to be able to use it. However, everyone in the world can buy the NFT. It doesn't matter whether you are in the European Union, whether you are in Germany, whether you are in Turkey, or whether you are in India, you will be eligible to buy the NFT. And in fact, we are betting that many of our customers from around the world will be interested. If you reside anywhere in the European Union except Malta, Austria, Germany, or if you reside in the UK, you will also be able to get your virtual debit card. And if you decide to be our premium member, then you are going to be able to ask us, hey, why don't you pay your my Netflix subscription? And we are going to do it. For as long as you've got your NFT, for as long as there is Revuto, we are going to pay your subscription.
Yeah, I believe that's an awesome thing. And now there is more awesomeness to the setup. So we have a referral program that you are aware of. And then we have the special referral program for those Revulution NFTs as well. So as you know, everybody has in the app his referral code. People can share those referral codes and use them to purchase those NFTs, but only via our webpage, which is gonna go live on Monday. But still, the NFT shop is gonna be open on July 11th. Yeah, and you're gonna be able to people are gonna be able to use those referral codes when they purchase those NFTs, and they're gonna be eligible to get 5% of cashback in Revu tokens for each of those purchases. You're gonna be, the people who are gonna be using those referral codes, either way, those who refer or the friends, they're gonna be able in their referral section in the app see how many those referral codes are converted, and then after we launch the custodial wallet, those referred bonuses are going to be released to their wallets. We're going to explain all of those details in our webpage. There's going to be a big frequently asked question FAQ section, so where you're going to be able to find all those details. But still, even regarding the paying for those services like Netflix and Spotify, so whoever is going to be premium user, and it will have to be premium user, is going to get still 4% of cashback in Revu tokens for each of those payments. And that can be boosted also with those special NFTs that you have for that cashback of your friend. I'm sure that you are aware of that as well. So there are special NFTs for boosting those up to 12 and 18%. But again, it's really awesome setup, and we believe that we're going to be able to sell a lot of those NFTs. And now, bit about to answer the people why we are actually doing that. And
you know what? We have just actually introduced notion of the premium user.
Yeah.
Let me just give me maybe half a minute to explain. Revuto premium user. What is it? What does it mean? Well, you will be a Revuto premium user, eligible for premium cards, eligible to get your subscriptions paid by us, by Revuto. It is very simple. Buy Revu tokens in the amount of 150 euros and stake them for the exact duration of 12 months.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. There's not going to be subscription for Revuto, so I believe it's a win-win combination.
Revuto will not have a subscription to Revuto.
Yeah, that's right.
This doesn't work, of course.
Yeah, and we believe it's a good setup because it should be a win-win, because when people stake and when more people come to Revuto, the price of the Revu token should go up, so people should earn on that
on those funds that are staked. And again, those people who are going to be premium users are going to have much more value of the app. So there's be some amazing things like those, to be able to use those virtual debit cards with Revolution NFTs, to be able to mint those subscription NFTs in the future, to add more virtual debit cards, because freemium users are going to have a limited number of virtual cards that they can use with their subscriptions. And also freemium users are going to be paying 4% of
4%, that's a little fee to us. Of course, we also need to be able to provide the services.
Yeah, we call it a protection fee, and because of that fee, they're going to be able to get that subscription management thing with Block Snooze Approve feature. And we believe, even if we save to somebody, one subscription per month, which can be $10, $15 or $20, we're gonna save them much more than they pay for those 4% of protection fee. But premium users, they're not gonna have that protection fee. They're gonna actually be getting cashback for every payment made with the virtual debit cards.
So not only would a 10 euro subscription actually cost you exactly 10 euros, but you are getting a cashback in Revu tokens.
So a little bit about the business model behind it. So this is not our business model to sell subscriptions for life. So this is a limited offer just for 10,000 users. One-time deal, which we're gonna actually use as the first users of our virtual debit cards to test them. Then there are some kind of revenue streams that are built into these NFTs. Please explain that.
Well, together with the purchase, you are not purchasing just the NFT. You are purchasing the right to resell it. Every time you resell it through the built-in marketplace at Revuto, Revuto will make 5% so-called royalty fee. A royalty fee is how we are going to make money on it. However, but remember, this is not our business model. We are not here we are not issuing this one-time 10,000 NFT deal just to make money off of that, and that's it. No, this is a methodology for us to gain more customers and to recruit customers for our beta testing of our cards.
Yes, exactly. So again, it's a part of acquisition model. We won't use this as a big marketing campaign. And yes, introduce people to those NFTs, which actually makes sense. Again, everybody should be able to actually keep the value of that NFT, because even the value of the NFT should go up. Maybe people are going to immediately trade them or sell them for higher value, but as the time is going to go, those subscriptions, the prices of those subscriptions are going to go up, and then the value, just by that, the value of those NFTs should go up with time.
That's the beauty of everyone in the world is eligible to buy.
Yes.
Right. So you don't really have to get your subscriptions paid. There will always be a buyer. There will always be someone who wants NFT for the subscription value.
Yeah, and that's why we actually decided to sell, to allow people to buy those, not just one, but maybe 5, 10, whoever wishes chooses to do so, so they can actually speculate on the price with those NFTs. And again, so the setup is incentivizing the people to actually come to Revuto. There are some questions from the frequently asked question FAQ document, so that we can go through. So again, the question, how long will Revolution NFT campaign last? So this is something that I can explain briefly. So the point is to sell all those 10,000. Although there is no specific date, we believe that it should last 1 month, something around 1 month. But hopefully we're gonna be able to sell those
much before 1 month.
Yeah. Okay, so again, the question, does Netflix or Spotify need to know about Revuto? This is something, that people ask us.
In theory, they don't need to. They will know, of course, but they don't need to know because the interaction or the transaction actually happens between our customer and the debit card that we issue to our customer and the merchant being Netflix. So Netflix treats each payment as coming from individual's credit or debit card account.
Yeah, and
We are just on the funding end of that account.
Yeah, and we're gonna be those virtual debit cards from Revuto. Those are gonna be basically the standard Mastercards.
Standard master.
Yeah, so we partnered with Rails Bank.
Rails are
now, yeah, who is issuer of our virtual debit cards and later on of physical debit cards as well. So also the one question, what happens with my Revuto debit card, which I use to subscribe to my Netflix or Spotify after I send or sell my NFTs? So basically the card is going to be discontinued, so we're not going to be topping up that virtual debit card, and Netflix is not going to be able to, be paid by that virtual debit card. So there is no transfer of actual accounts on Netflix or Spotify, you just use your virtual debit card.
Exactly, the user experience, we could summarize, the user experience is the same as if the user using the app said, no, I don't want to continue. That's it, nothing. Netflix doesn't charge you because there's $0 or euros in your account.
Exactly. So what will happen, so we said to the life, that lasts for a life. So what will happen if Revuto project fails? So we need to be honest about that.
In the unlikely, but definitely possible, but very unlikely event that a Revuto project fails, all the cards are owned not by Revuto. Remember, cards are customers' cards. Whatever money is in those accounts at the moment of Revuto failure, those belong to the customer. Revuto keeps their corporate finances separate from their customers' finances, as is the best industry practice. And the unused amount on the card still belongs to the customer, except if Revuto fails, then we won't be able to pay the subscription to Netflix or Spotify.
Yeah. The similar question, so do we breach terms of the use? Is this legal? So it's
This
totally,
is of course legal.
totally legal, so nothing.
Think about this. Think about getting. You're getting married. You are getting all kinds of presents. Is it legal to get a present of like a microwave oven? Of course, it's your oven now. Is it legal to get someone to pay 9 or 10 euros into your account monthly? It's perfectly legal. That's what it is. So there is no barrier in the legal sense to us doing this.
Yeah. So one more important question, what if the price of my Netflix or Spotify subscription changes? So we basically said that we're gonna cover the standard subscription. So that's the first thing. The second thing, whoever wants to actually use the higher tier can actually top up more to cover those
Revuto application.
Exactly. And then what if the price of the standard subscription tier goes up? So we're gonna actually cover that.
We'll need that it went up, we're going to cover it. If it says lifetime Netflix, we actually mean lifetime Netflix, not Netflix until Netflix price goes up.
Yeah. So Marko, let's now check if there are some questions from our...
I'm sure there must be.
So there is a question, what if Spotify or Netflix are terminated? The NFT will then become useless. Well,
this is outside of our control, clearly.
Yeah, but I don't think so that Netflix or Spotify are gonna die anytime soon. So
They're pretty solid.
Yeah, yeah. So gift card, yeah. So somebody said gift cards. So this is a good comparison when they people say gift card and our NFTs. So basically what even the subscriptions NFTs in the future, they're gonna work in a way as a gift card, because you're gonna be able to, you know, buy those for certain subscription period. We're gonna give you the discount. This is also very important to understand why would somebody actually buy in the future with Revuto subscription to, I don't know, Dropbox for 8 months or 9 months, 11 months. We're gonna give a discount for that NFT. And again, if something happens, if the user decides not to use that subscription anymore, if you're working on some kind of project and you are, you know, over with using those tools faster than you thought, then you're gonna be able to actually sell that unused subscription period to somebody else for some money, and you know, and that is how others are going to be able to also buy subscriptions for less, and that's the beauty of everything. So we want to help people to save their money. So yeah, in a way and then also the people are going to be able not just to sell, but to send those NFTs to somebody. So in a way, we're going to kill the gift cards.
Well, there is a significant difference between these particular NFTs that we're issuing, because a gift card has some kind of term limit in terms of money that's on the gift card. We are still going to pay. There is no, it's not a 1-year deal, it's not a 5-year deal, it's lifetime deal.
Yeah. So there is a good question. When we can start stake to earn premium? So we're gonna actually allow people to do that once when we launch the virtual debit cards, in addition to the subscription management, which is gonna come before that. It's not gonna be a long, a big gap between launching the subscription management and when we actually allow people to add and use those virtual debit cards. Okay, so do we need to cancel the payment in the bank? So I'm not sure.
I can take that. So any kind of payment arrangement you have with Netflix will then turn into the next kind of payment arrangement, where Netflix, you open your Netflix, go to change my billing settings and type in the card number and the details that we are going to give you. We are going to set it up through our app.
Yeah. A lot of additional questions, I'm sure that are gonna come. Again, there's gonna be a big marketing campaign starting from July 5th. Locally and internationally, we are gonna address not only crypto audience this time, but also the wider audience, because we believe this is an awesome opportunity for everybody who is actually using Netflix or Spotify. Then, you know,
it's a pretty neat way for someone who is not in the cryptocurrency world to get actually acquainted with it through a very useful NFT. Remember, this NFT has particular value that's beyond just being able to resell it hopefully later at a greater price. There is implied intrinsic value in the NFT, and that is we are paying your subscription.
Yeah. One more thing. So we said limited offer. It's 10,000, but both for Netflix and Spotify, either Netflix or Spotify.
10,000 together.
Together, yeah. So, and you're gonna be able to decide which one you wanna choose. We're not gonna allow switching later on. So whoever buys for Netflix is gonna be for Netflix.
Or you can buy both.
You can buy both. Yeah, you can buy again more of those and then sell them afterwards. But 10,000 and that's it. We're not gonna do this again. So it's a one-time offer. Okay, Marko, let's just close this event with some basic things that people ask. So we still have one pool left for those astronaut NFTs. So next week, during the week, we're gonna announce that pool, even open the pool. We are still thinking about which project or token we're going to support, because we want to make that closure significant. But follow our blog posts and our social media channels and you're going to learn about it. And well, yes, I don't know. So, do you have, Marko, anything to add?
I don't think so. There will be quite a lot. I know this is already a lot to digest. We'll let our viewers have a rest, think this through. Don't forget, check out our website. July 5th, campaign starts. July 11th, sale starts.
Sale starts. Okay. Yeah.
$149.
$349 for each of those. Yeah.
One-time deal,
Yeah.
10,000 to get all together.
Yeah. There are going to be 2 more NFTs on that web page to that we're gonna sell. We're gonna talk about that next week. Something that it's a bit different, but it's also a good opportunity. But now we don't want to ruin this Netflix and Spotify moment with those. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah, we tried to be short.
Thank you for being short.
Yeah, 35 minutes.
Vedran, CEO, Marko, CTO.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm learning. They say that I talk too much, so is that possible? They say the same to me. How is that even possible? Maybe I talk more when I drink. Yeah.
I think we deserve a drink.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Thank you again for being here. Follow our social media, follow our blog post. A lot of things, great things to come. And again, those next 2 months are going to be really remarkable for Revuto. We are not stopping. Crypto market is not feeling well right now, but we don't care actually, because you mentioned this product of ours is not just for crypto savvy people, it is for everybody. And we are introducing actually them to the crypto world with the Revuto.
Fantastic introduction.
Yes, yes, and yeah, and so yeah, that's it.
Thanks,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.